Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Dave. What is a bunion? Today we're going to talk about bunions, and to help us, I thought I would pull out the 25th edition of Stedman's Medical Dictionary. This is the medical dictionary that I bought when I was in school. This is what it says. A bunion is a localized swelling at either the medial or dorsal aspect of the first metatarsal phalangeal joint caused by an inflammatory bursa. So maybe from a doctor's perspective that means something, but I would imagine from the patient's point of view that doesn't really mean a whole lot. So let's define this a little bit in more layman's terms. And to do that, I'm going to use my I also bought this when I was in school, this skeletal model. So when I talk to my patients about bunions, I like to define it in a simple term. A bunion is any bump on the inside of your foot. Now remember, bunions can be a lot of different things. It can be an infection, it can be gout, it could be a cyst, it could be a growth. So if you're not sure exactly what kind of bunion you have, you need to make certain that you get checked out by your own foot doctor. But for this series, we're going to be talking about the more, kind of what I call the classic bunion. And this is the ones you've heard about when grandma says, oh, my bunions are hurting. So what we're talking about here is when this bone, this is the first metatarsal. Your foot has 5 metatarsals, just like your hand has 5 metacarpals in your palm, which is below the fingers and the thumb. Below the toes, you have these 5 metatarsals. And the first metatarsal starts to bend towards the midline of your body, or the center line of your body. And then what happens? Your big toe starts to fall off it like that. And that's what a bunion is. Now, in this classic presentation, it's not a growth of bone. All it is the bending of that metatarsal bone towards the center line. And so what you're really feeling on the inside of your foot is just the head of that bone. And it's pressing up against your shoe, and that causes pain because the nerves are in between the shoe now and the bone. So that's just a really quick and easy definition of what a bunion is. So it's simply that, like this. Alrighty? So we needed to get that out of the way so that we could understand what a classic bunion is. But that really doesn't help us with what causes it, and that's the next thing that we need to discuss. So you can click on the next video, which we'll title What Causes a Bunion, and go from there. I'm Dr. Dave. Hope you learned something. We'll see you in the next video.